We're here at the Sheraton Tel Aviv. Already the hallways inspire me the most out of it. All the properties we've been to. I love this like kind of tiled, kind of the same color as like Jerusalem here, and then this really cool wood paneling to these white doors and this beautiful like slate stone with the light up number of your room. Amazing. He did say this was the highest floor. I'll have to double check, but it is 2020. I can't wait to show you the room. It is fully renovated. The whole property, just a couple weeks ago, they finished renovating every single level, and that's the only reason why we're staying here. I would never stay at this property before the remodel. I think this is going to be the best Sheraton property in the whole world. Right away, we have a whole control panel here for the lights, and then I just want to quickly show you the bathroom here because the remodel looks amazing. So they literally did just floor to ceiling. Everything is new. Everything is fresh. I just love this beautiful countertop. We do only have the one sink. They had to be very efficient with the space because the rooms here at the Sheratons are very small in Tel Aviv, about 28 square meters. So it is a smaller bathroom, but it doesn't feel that small. We have this beautiful, like full slate, like stone granite slab or something that goes from ceiling to the floor, both in the shower, behind the toilet. It literally wraps around 360 in the whole bathroom, which just is beautiful. Even the floor is just stone, very nice. And then I love this mirror design. It's not just a standard square mirror, it's a circle with another little lookout thing here. I am just so inspired. The other cool thing is it is Dead Sea mineral salts, like soap thing in here. The Dead Sea is known for like its wonderful skin benefits, so I can't wait to shower and use that. I think my skin is gonna feel so good. And there's a full rainfall shower here. So this is a property 3 out of 3 in Israel that has had the rainfall shower with Marriott. So I love that. Now let's go into the main room itself. Kind of in here, they had to squeeze in the area here. It has like the robes and slippers and things like that. I believe there were slippers in them, I'm not sure, but let me double check. Down here, we do have the safe with a little like place to put your luggage there. And then another quick note is it is a sliding door for the bathroom. It seems like a lot of properties are going to that. Okay, here's the room. Right away, I am inspired with this room. So much even more inspired than the Ritz-Carlton. Like the colors, they didn't spare any expense on this remodel. He said like the owner of the building, he personally like helped architect the new design and even imported a lot of things like from Turkey and things like that. But we have a little sitting area over here, which is nice. So normally with smaller rooms, you don't have room for a sitting area like this. So this is just beautiful. I love this kind of colors and the wood tones here. I love the wood flooring, and I love how it transitions to carpet by the beds. That's my favorite when you have the both different textures on the floor. This painting is actually nice. It's not like weird. It's just kind of, it's not bad. These lights are also very unique. They're not just like regular lights. They're really cool, and they kind of tie the theme of the room together. You also have this cool wood paneling that goes 360-degree around the whole room, and it connects in these tall wood slabs behind the bed. It's not necessarily just the bed with the headboard pushed against the wall. It actually goes all the way to the ceiling, which just makes it feel like a very luxurious property. Now over here, there is quite a large TV in front of the beds. This is the room with the 2 twin beds. You also have the same configuration with the king. Down below is just some empty storage drawers. Now over here, we do have an Illy coffee machine. The Ritz-Carlton had the Nespresso, and then the Jaffa, I forget which one they had. I think it was Illy as well. So that's here with the cups. And then down here now we have a mini bar with some drinks in there. So there's not really room to put your own things, but there are already drinks in there for purchase. Cool. Now I believe every room here at the Sheraton they all have a balcony. This one is a little bit smaller. I'm not sure if they're all this big, but I do want to show it to you real quick. So I'll bring you on over here. This is a neat little kind of table nightstand here by the bed. It's just everything in here is just so unique pieces. All right, here's the balcony. So let's see here. So very small, completely opposite the Ritz-Carlton balcony, which was massive. Very small, but at least we have it, and we can look out here over and kind of see the beach here in Tel Aviv, and we're looking over here at the Renaissance property, which is another Marriott property. I'm not staying there because the rooms look extremely old, extremely dated. They have not renovated yet. Overall, I am so impressed. This is probably one of the best remodel jobs I've ever seen in my life. Everything is so high, so premium. for a premium brand like Sheraton, this definitely fits in my luxury category for this specific property. I also have to say, these pillows are long. These are like what they have at the really luxury hotels, like a lot of St. Regis's, just incredible. Normally Sheratons have the little teeny tiny pillows, like the Sheraton Denver I was just at. That's the new renovated version that's supposed to be worldwide, but this is just blowing it out of the water. I also have to say, I just love how the wood framing here on the entryway kind of goes all the way above. Just everything so far about this room, even the lobby, has been so amazing. If you are looking for a downtown Tel Aviv hotel, look no further. You are not going to want to stay anywhere else but the newly renovated, beautiful Sheraton property. It is the best Sheraton property in the whole world from any that I've ever stayed at or any photos I've ever seen. It is literally built probably up to luxury standards. They invested so much money. It's so close to the beach. This was the beautiful lobby area, from the ceiling to the floor to the lighting fixtures on the walls. It is just so contemporary, so modern. Check-in was amazing. Now this is the lobby lounge bar. It's right here in the lobby. Also just gorgeous. Every little detail in this hotel has been well thought out. It almost feels like a Ritz-Carlton. Now here's the beautiful guest rooms. As I reviewed, they are just out of this world in terms of luxurious feel. Now they are small, but most hotels in downtown Israel are going to be small. Now the property does have 318 guest rooms, so it can get quite busy. So it's not the most personalized service compared to like the Ritz-Carlton and the Jaffa. All right, now here we are in the beautiful club lounge. This is nothing like any club lounge you have ever seen before. It is so sophisticated from the floor to the ceiling to the sides of the wall. They have spared no expense, no detail was left unfinished here. Absolutely gorgeous. My most beautiful club lounge I have ever seen from any Sheraton or even any property in general. Now it has plenty of areas, from little phone booth areas to meeting spaces, it just kind of wraps around, but it has amazing views in every direction. You're just going to want to enjoy this and relax. Now this was the snacks that they put out kind of midday, just some like little dessert things, and then like some cheese and like some chips. They also have a coffee machine that's always in there, and this is what one of the phone booth things actually looks like that is available while you're inside. Now if you're Marriott Platinum, Titanium, or Ambassador Elite, it is complimentary for you plus one guest. If you're not, you can pay to upgrade to this lounge, which I'll highly recommend. Now this is what the evening hors d'oeuvres looks like. They have two spreads, evening hors d'oeuvres as well as breakfast. Now this was breakfast. It was actually a very nice selection with some salad as well as even some pizza. They even had the hash browns and eggs. It was actually a decent selection for breakfast. And the hotel was so kind, they actually let us have breakfast in the main restaurant called Surfside. Now this is only for breakfast, but this is one of my favorite breakfast buffets in the whole world. They had options galore, but they also had very unique items that were healthy that I never tried before. One of them being like this amazing egg that they cooked inside of this like flour tortilla that she would actually like fry. It was just incredible. I don't know how she did it, but that is still like one of my favorite breakfasts to this day that I've ever had. The views as well when you're eating breakfast are just spectacular, but I would do that breakfast over and over again. Now the other restaurant on property is Manara. This is for dinner. It's located near the lobby. It also has amazing views. The property also does have a spa on property called Horizon Spa. They do have treatment rooms, and it is available to guests, but you do have to pay for everything there. Nothing is complimentary. Now the fitness center is very sad. It's kind of like a dungeon. I do not approve. And then finally, the pool is still actually unfinished. They're still kind of finishing renovating this last part of it, but otherwise, at least they have a pool. The property also is just literally right there across from the beach. You can just walk down and you're right on the beach, which is absolutely incredible. Okay, now for the review of the Sheraton Tel Aviv. Let me just say, I am so excited. This hotel is phenomenal, but let's start with the room. 5 out of 5. Even though this was the smallest room out of the Jaffa and the Ritz-Carlton and this one, it was the nicest because of all the money they spent on the remodel. From floor to ceiling to the bathroom, every single detail was well thought out, just gorgeous, just beautiful. I felt so comfortable. Everything was spotlessly clean, just immaculate. Next up is going to be Inspiration. That's going to be a 5 out of 5 as well. It's hard to get a 5 out of 5 on Inspiration from me, but the moment I walked in the room, even the lobby, they spent so much money on this place. It is not a premium Marriott. This is, in my opinion, a luxury tier Marriott, even nicer than a lot of the JW Marriotts I've stayed at in the US. Just they spent so much money on the renovations, from the lobby even to the breakfast restaurant to the club lounge. One of the best club lounges in the world. Just gorgeous, spotless, huge. The lights from the ceiling. I can go on and on. Next up is going to be a service. Service here we'll get a 4.5 out of 5. It wasn't quite as good as the Jaffa and the Ritz-Carlton. It was good, but not great. The Ritz-Carlton and the Jaffa really got to know you, really personalized service. Here, not a lot of personalized service, also no note or amenity in the room. I noticed all those things, but the people at the reception at the club lounge were very friendly. All the people at the breakfast restaurant today were very friendly. Check-in was great. So overall, still very good service. And then finally, value, would I return? That is going to get a 5 out of 5. Highest score on value. If I'm back in Tel Aviv, this actually is probably my top pick for a hotel to come to, just because the location is the best out of the 3 properties, as well as the rooms are so nice. It has the best breakfast for elite members, platinum and higher. You get the club lounge where you have breakfast, you have evening hors d'oeuvres, and it's just spectacular. The rooms, again, just amazing. Even the hallways, the elevator lobbies, just everything is just so amazing. Right by the beach, you get beach access. Beautiful walkway right here you can run by downtown. Just look at this view, absolutely incredible. I cannot wait to come back. Okay, now if you're looking to stay here, this is actually a pretty expensive hotel. Rates are around like 400, some nights even up to 600, 650, just because this hotel is so nice and premium for a Sheraton, so it can be expensive. The points redemption is a very good value. On really slow days, I saw it for as low as 40,000 points, but on other times I saw it up to like 66 to 70,000 points a night. But it still is a good value for points, just because the rates here are so high. So I do recommend using points if you're looking to stay here, and especially if you're platinum and higher, it's an incredible value because that club lounge comes included for free.